This is going to be a fancy, rare plant, unexpected wish list unboxing, which is, of course, everybody knows the best Dracula movie ever. Hello, and welcome to my living room. Happy Friday night from Precious Plant Corner. My name is Erin. Tonight I am going to show you a plant that you did not know that you needed. I have been enamored with this plant. It comes across my feed every once in a while, and every time I am just completely in awe. So grab a drink. This is going to be a fancy, rare plant, unexpected wish list plant unboxing of your dreams. Cheers. Before we get started with that, do you remember when I shared with you that Voldemort was once again assaulted by a baseball? He continued to get even better looking, which made this even more tragic. He got really big. This made me sad, but love him. Okay, this was an impulse purchase made while I was doom scrolling one Saturday morning, and lo and behold, this came across in my feed as a special offered by the seller. The seller is, of course, Rad Roots out of Texas, who I follow on Palm Street. Super cool family. They come across the most insanely gorgeous and vibrant, crazy plants. If you are a collector, make sure you give them a follow on Palm Street and Instagram, because can I just say, wow. Let's get into this plant that I certainly did not need, but absolutely did at the same time. I don't know who I think I am shipping plants at the end of January. I sprang for the quick shipping. Oh my god. Glow in the dark ghost. You kidding me? So my vibe. Great. These guys are so cool. Okay. I'm like nervous because I hope this looks okay, because while it was on sale, it wasn't cheap. None of these wish list babies are. Okay, this is a Chipotle burrito of fun. This particular plant, Sean from Only Plants did an interview with somebody who was showcasing his, and like that plant is gold. This is a great start. That's a great start there. I am always so intrigued to see how everybody does it. This should be reassuring. Okay, there's a bunch of perlite on the bottom. There's probably like some soilless mix and perlite, and then just a shit ton of roots here. This should be reassuring. I mean, I've bought plants that are just in pure tree fern fiber, coconut chips and perlite in like some like straight looking soil. So every time it's different, and every time I am totally reassured that, you know what, there's a bunch of ways to do the same thing and the outcome can still be good. Are you intrigued? Because I am. So this plant does have a pedigree. One half of it is King of Spades, Hu produced, who is the father of this plant out of Indonesia. This is super cool. And the other, oh, there's a little goodie there at the top. We'll get to that later. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys, this is great. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Here she is. King of Spades by Red Crystal. Just pause for a moment. This is already a nice size plant. I paid a couple $100 for this. And here's the, oh my god, this emergent is hot. The emergent is on fire. That is so stunning. I need a minute. That's so pretty. Ford.
What?
How gorgeous is this?
That's a nice plant.
Even the plant destroying plant child
Excuse me, ma'am.
agrees this is a good one. What a find. I'm definitely in my Red Crystal King of Spades era. So the thing is, Red Crystal for me, I feel like has been like a moderately fast grower, and the King of Spades Q has been slower than freaking molasses. Fascinating. This is so chunky and airy, and looks like there is some chunky pumice or perlite here on the bottom, and then moss. The plant is happy as a clam. And you know me, like when I receive it from a seller and it's doing as well as it is, I'm just gonna let it ride. The only thing is, I mean, obviously this is likely not an ambient plant, so it I'm praying that it doesn't drop some leaves and then before it starts pushing on. Hopefully this guy doesn't freak out too much, but he is in absolutely beautiful condition. Unfreaking believable. You guys are gonna think this is totally weird, or maybe you won't. Smells like clean dirt. There is nothing rotten about this. You know, it's so funny because lately a lot of hubbub about clear pots and should you keep your plants in a clear pot or opaque. I see no issue with a clear pot because I want to see what the roots are doing. Like, what better way to detect whether or not your roots are getting messed up looking and rot than if you can see them directly. I'm just gonna keep dancing with this plant. This is amazing. This is my new favorite. Red crystal, anything but red crystal by King of Spades. Are you serious? Money well spent. Definitely a way to kick off this Friday night. On to the next little bits of goodies here. Oh my God, I love where this is going. Okay, so this seller, they create all kinds of fascinating hybrids. They're pushing the envelope as far as finding and creating beautiful and unique hybrids for us anthurium crazy folk of the world. Oh my God. Looks like we have a little bonus plant, limited release. I feel very special. Purple Huntsman by Dracula, probably the most goth-related plant name ever, evocative of Bram Stoker's Dracula, which is, of course, everybody knows, the best Dracula movie ever. Costumes, Gary Oldman, Sadie Frost French, Keanu Reeves. Dead. This is gonna be really good. This, like I said, this brand loves a vibrant plant. Yep. Keep it on the little heat mat. I'm going to add a little bit of moisture and let it do its thing. Dying to know how spectacular this is going to look. This is going to be insane. Thank you so much, you guys. Thanks so much, Rad Roots. I appreciate you. Just take a moment of silence. This is why we collect. This is why we collect visually stunning plants. Wow. So, of course, King of Spades, Hue from Indonesia, and red crystallinum, I guess that can be traced back all the way back to Tim Anderson, a founding father. Just a quick backstory here on the red crystallinum. So it's said that Tim Anderson pioneered the initial hybridization of the red crystallinum, starting with his Wonder Boy plant. Then the next gen of anthurium cultivators like Doc Block and Enid Folter of NSC Tropicals built upon that work and continue to develop various forms of red crystallinum as we know it now. Thank you to those guys for bringing us this eventually down the line. This is important stuff. Wait a minute, guys. We have a late breaking entry. Pots courtesy of our friends over at Cocoa and Palm Trees. Well, oh, so nice. Oh my God, are you serious? These are so cute. What? Oh my gosh. Wow. These are so sweet. I have a Delta Force by Clary that is going to be needing to go into this one. And like, if these aren't the cutest things I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my gosh. Wow. Cocoa and Palm Trees. Thank you so much. You know what? It's so funny because when I first started collecting anthurium, I was like, I don't know why everybody has all these deep pots. Well, I've learned a thing or two, and these like to have the root system pretty buried. They don't love a shallow pot. So, oh my God, these are pretty much the cutest Miami Vice pots I've ever seen in my entire life. So cute. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Wow, what a haul. I'm done. I'm going to bed. It's too much excitement for me. Over the moon. Thank you so much for joining me on this unboxing journey of plants I never knew I needed until it absolutely smacked me in the head with its gorgeousness. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for sharing in this planty adventure with me, and I will see you next time. Cheers!